Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the raw truth on mental health. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all have got some good plans ready for the weekend. But as always, we're here to talk about mental health, raising mental health awareness, and breaking down stigmas and challenging discrimination. So, welcome back on the channel. So, today I wanted to talk a bit about what it's been like living with a mental illness for the last couple of years. Um, how challenging that has been, how it's impacted me as a person, how it's changed me as a person, and I think it's important to detail, what has happened in my life over the last couple of years because there's been massive changes um, to my personal life, professional life, and everything that goes in between. So it's always good to reflect on what you've been through because it makes you stronger. It makes you who you are today. It forms part of yourself. It forms part of your sense of self, and I think it's important that people know how challenging it is to live with a mental illness. So that's what we're here to talk about today: living with a mental illness. It's been one of the most challenging things I've ever done in my life, ever. I've ever had to put up with. Um, it's challenged me more than I ever would have ever thought about because, I used to be someone who didn't necessarily believe you could be mentally unwell, and I was quite ignorant towards that. But um, now, after being mentally ill for the last 2 years, I suppose, life has shown me that um, we have to be understanding, and we have to navigate certain challenges to understand that they're real. And I learned the hard way that mental illness is real. And like I said, it's the most challenging thing I've ever had to do. Um, I've been through days where I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to wake up. I wish I didn't wake up. I regretted waking up. Um, Most of my time over the last couple of years, I've been depressed about, who I was, what I've done, how bad my life has become, and then I developed PTSD through traumatic events that I didn't deal with properly at the time. And I developed PTSD from that trauma after the initial breakdown that I had in February 2022. Um, it's very eye opening knowing that everything that I've been through over the last 2 years could have been avoided if I'd understood what was going on mentally in my head and dealt with it at the time. Um, so, with the benefit of hindsight, I think we would all go back and change things, but unfortunately, life doesn't work that way. But I understand if you're someone out there suffering with a mental health disorder, I understand how you're feeling. I've been there. I've been at rock bottom. I've been in those dark places where you don't want to come back from. And I've been there for so long now that I feel comfortable in the darkness. I forgot what the light feels like because life hasn't shown me light for a long, long time. Um, and that upsets me a bit because, you know, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, as most people have, and most people have a past. Well, everyone has a past, but you know, for me personally, what I've been through, I don't think deserved. What I my past didn't deserve what I've been through, and it is what it is. I make mistakes, and we learn to live with that. But mental health disorders are very challenging, and I understand how you're feeling. But there's no need to suffer in silence anymore. There's so many ways you can open the conversation about mental health. There's so many ways you can start the conversation surrounding mental health. Social media is such a powerful tool, and I know you will get hate, and I know you will get negativity on there because I get it. You get negative people with negative comments saying you shouldn't say this, you can't say that, this, that, and the other. But what it boils down to is it doesn't matter what their opinions are. If you're struggling, ask for help. If you're struggling in silence, don't. You don't have to go through this alone like I did. I felt that way for a long time and I paid the price. And I've been mentally ill now for the past 2 years due to two suicide attempts. Constant self harming, depression, anxiety, flashbacks, nightmares. Um, and I've paid the price for not looking after my mental well being. So please don't fall into the same traps that I did. Please don't fall into the same false sense of safety that I did. Your mind can break. Your mind can break at any time. Um, Sorry, it's just someone at the door, I think. No. No, yeah, your mind can break at any time. So don't be ashamed to ask for help. Don't be embarrassed to reach out and ask for help. Believe in yourself, believe in your story, and the raw truth. This is what I created the raw truth for. I call it the raw truth because I need to be honest with myself, and understand that there is some form of self accountability. You do have to take control of your life. You do have to understand that it's your life, and every action that you made have consequences. I understand that. um, but there's no shame in reaching out and asking for help in order to go through these issues, reframe them, and come out stronger. And that's what therapy can do for you. So please reach out and ask for help and don't suffer in silence because you don't need to. There are some amazing counselors and therapists out there who can help you, as well as life coaches. I'm a life coach myself now. I've got my life coaching diploma. I'm starting my own business in August 2024. So if I can do it, you can do it. And I'm still having the treatment that I'm having, but it's not gonna. I'm not gonna let it define me anymore. I'm not gonna let it stop me from doing things that I want to do, and experiencing things that I want to experience. So stop letting life get in the way of your dreams, your goals, and your ambitions, because only you can change it. Only you can ask for help. Only you can accept the help, and only you can get better in here. But we all need support with that. That's why you should never, ever, ever, ever suffer in silence, because you don't need to. You deserve help. You are enough. The world is a better place with you in it. And mental health is one of the most challenging things I've ever had to do in my life and experience. And it's pushed me to limits that I never thought I'd be capable of surviving, but I have. And I've come out the other side with a bit of hope, with a bit of prosperity for the future, that I'm able to help other people and change their lives through life coaching. I hope I'm able to do that. I hope I can become a good life coach. I hope I can coach many of you someday. I hope together we can tap into your magic and become the best version of yourself. But mental health and living with a mental health disorder is the most challenging thing I've ever had to do. So if you're suffering out there, I know how you're feeling, but you can survive it. You can come back from this. You will come back from this. Don't quit. Don't give up, because you'll never become the person that you're meant to be if you give up. Just take one day at a time. Take every small victory and give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself some encouragement. Give yourself some support for doing little things and achieving them, because they all build up to the bigger things. And all we want to do is try and be better each day. The work we put in today will benefit us tomorrow. If we're doing something today that's going to benefit us tomorrow, then it's worth doing. So force yourself to do it. Get out there and do it. Doesn't matter how you're feeling, how bad you are. Tell yourself you're going to show up. Show up for yourself. Excuse me. No. Show up for yourself. Because by showing up every time, you're proving to your mind that you're not a prisoner to it, that you can do it. And that's what we need to do. We need to reframe the negativity and turn it into positives. And we can do that through many ways. Through coaching, through therapy, counseling. There's many things that can help you. But we can help ourselves as well. And together, by talking, collaborating, and sharing our stories, we can all help each other improve our mental well-being. And the raw truth is that there are too many people out there that are out for themselves. And that's their prerogative. And, that is their right. But I believe now, after experiencing the last 2 years, that we should all help each other in any way that we can. We should all help each other in any way to grow that we can. We should all support each other's journeys on whatever we're going through. Because mentally, that lifts us. Mentally, that rises us to the next level. Just because we're ill in here, it doesn't mean we can't help people and we can't help ourselves by asking for help. Start the conversation surrounding mental health. End the stigma surrounding mental health. And challenge the discriminations surrounding mental health. Because I know how you're feeling and I'm right there with you. But the raw truth is, some people are gonna hate on you for telling your story. They're gonna criticize you. That's just the way of the world. We can't help that, and we can't change that. All we can change is how we react to it. Life is 10% of what happens to you, and 90% of how you react to it. So you choose how you react. You choose to form your own opinions. Ignore the noise and become the best version of yourself. And get out there and ask for the help that you need. Ask for the help that you deserve. And ask for the help that your mind needs. Keep thinking someone's outside, but random. Yeah, so it's very I lost where I was now. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know who that was, but I thought they came in the garden and went back out. Very random. Just walked in to the garden and then walked back out. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So just don't suffer in silence. Start the conversation surrounding mental health. Challenge the stigmas that you see. Challenge the discrimination that you see. And together, let's grow this community and build a community where people can come and feel safe and comfortable about talking about mental health. So if you're new to the channel and you stumble across this video, hit the subscribe button, smash a like on the video, share, because the channel can only grow if you guys watch. I always try my best to come on and do live videos and, create content for you, but sometimes, it's not the best because I'm not feeling the best. Like today's video, I don't feel like I've been as good as I have been in the past talking about mental health, but, I just feel a bit shitty. I just feel a bit down. I just feel a bit meh, fed up, and I think that's come across in trying to speak today. And my mind's hasn't really been there. And my mind's a very dark place at the moment. So, it hasn't, I know I'm not myself today, but I've still tried to come on to try and spread a positive message surrounding mental health. I've still tried to come on and inspire people, even though I'm not feeling great. I don't look great. And I just don't feel inspired myself So maybe I've come across that in the video with all the mistakes, but it is what it is. I've still come live. I've tried to spread mental health awareness, tried to give you some encouraging words, tried to empower you to get the help that you deserve, get the help that you need. But most of all, please focus on yourself and focus on how you're feeling and make sure your needs are being met first, because we can't always be feeling best, and it's not about feeling 100% every single day, but it's about getting up, waking up, and trying every day. And it doesn't matter how you're feeling. Like today, I've made so many mistakes, and I don't normally make that many mistakes anymore when I'm talking on YouTube, but I'm just feel a bit shit, feel a bit down, feel a bit stressed out. So yeah. So apologies for this, the video today. It wasn't my best, but I hope it can be in the, I hope I'll be better the next time I come live. And I just need a few things to happen I need a few good things to happen for me to raise my spirits again. And, and that's challenging at the moment. So, so many stressful things going on. But don't give up. Don't give in. Believe in yourself and take your power back. That has been the raw truth on the Mental Health Diaries. And the raw truth is, I just don't feel great today. So it's a short video. And the raw truth is that mental health is one of the most challenging things you'll ever have to endure if you do endure it. So please support people with mental illness. Don't criticize them. And you can, it's done. What it's done to me, is changed me forever. And it'll change you if you don't look after your well-being, both physically and mentally. So look after yourself, look after your family and friends. That has been the raw truth on the Mental Health Diaries. Take care. Goodbye.